Hello, hello, hello. Hey everybody. How are you guys doing? It's been a while since I've posted a video. I'm sorry about that. It's been really busy for me. I've been in my classes and taking care of family. So I was able to go visit my oldest. I was able to drive up and spend time with our grandbaby and my daughter and my son-in-law with my little one. It was absolutely wonderful. And yes, I messed up my hand. Nothing exciting, just moved my hand because if you see, I like to talk with my hands. I just moved my hand and I threw my index finger out of whack, out of the socket. So I relocated it and the joint is kind of angry. So I'm, not like I'm having to tie a string around my memory. This kind of hurts, but splinting it helps. So joy upon joy. I don't know if that has anything to do with ALS or MND. I doubt it does. I broke both my wrists when I was a kiddo, and I used to have the nervous habit of popping my knuckles, so maybe this is what happens when you get older. So I hope everyone is doing well. We're officially in autumn. In Texas, when it gets this time of year, we get like a real rainy season. So windy and rainy. I helped my daughter decorate some outdoor ghouls for the trees, and apparently her part of Texas is much windier. So the ghosts are out in the wind. So it's just been kind of, relaxing, doing a lot of studying. I'm doing a class for cultivating emotional balance that is Buddhist in nature, supported by the Dalai Lama, which has been very wonderful. Doing my own meditative prayers and finishing my 500-hour yogic meditation course. So it's been busy. I mean, I had to switch out to a paper calendar when it gets this busy, just to write things down. And I missed a couple of breathwork classes that I'm taking. I'm going to, if my health holds, I will take the breathwork facilitator course coming in February. It's just a total change. It's kind of like, because of my health condition, I cannot nurse. I can't stand that amount of time on my feet, nor the duties of what nurses are required to do. So I retired as a nurse, but doing this, I feel like I'm able to touch other people's lives, and it's been absolutely wonderful. I had a text from a former coworker today that just warmed my heart. She had said, "Oh, I'm so glad you're still changing people's lives." Oh, so sweet. With the rest of the news today, blood and guts, wild world of Texas, it's nice to have a little sweetness. So what else is going on? Physically, I'm doing well. I've lost a little bit of weight, not intentionally. For some reason, my blood sugars, I'm diabetic also, so my blood sugars have been really stable. So it's like, I do tire, so I'm learning to manage my energy and, make sure that I don't take too hot of baths or I don't run. It's not successful, but the more you push physically, the more it takes a lot of your energy. So I'm kind of in a low energy day today, but I felt bad that I hadn't had any videos up. So that's what's going on. I mean, nothing really earth-changing or exciting, but it's fun. Just kind of getting on. I'm in my second year of having ALS. It'll be on Monday, it'll be the 2-year anniversary of my diagnosis. I am blessed that I'm a slow progressor. But with ALS, you never exactly know when something's going to happen. You can be going along with slow changes or staying steady, and then you have another episode and your norm changes. So it's just learning how to float in the middle and take it all in stride, and you have opportunities of great personal growth with this. It's not like you can do magnificent things physically or with jobs or something, a lot of the things you can do are internal, with gaining acceptance and finding that stillness and peace inside, which is absolutely beautiful. So God has really blessed me. And if you're not religious, if you don't have those belief systems, if you're just that, you know, you can still tap the same thing. We just call it different names, right? So that's what's going on. It's kind of fun taking the trip and driving. Saw a couple places that if I had a camera would have been great, pictures to take. Excuse me. Today's been really rainy. Thankfully they canceled the flash floods, but decorated my daughter's yard. Half of it blew away. My neighbors are taunting me across the street. They have ghosts up, and I was, the one piece I procured this year was the Dark Angel from Home Depot. So yeah, I find it humorous and call me twisted. I was a nurse for years. You have to have a twisted humor to survive that field. But I'm going to have the Angel of Death on my porch. I'll hang some ghouls and some skeletons out and some bats. And that will be my Halloween decoration for the yard art this year. I just have to wait until it's not raining. My yard man comes and mows the lawn. And hopefully this will not be so much of a problem, so I can actually get in and do the fishing line. It's kind of fun, the things I can do. You know, I can sit down and I can, you know, end up doing a bunch of fishing line on different things and making things that hang, and it's not too much trouble as long as someone else hangs them. I'm not getting on the ladder. So, let's see. You know, just spending time with my grandbaby. You know, she's getting to be 8 months, almost 9 months old, which is really sweet. We took her the first time to Spirit Halloween, and she's scared of the clowns. You know, I think clowns are kind of strange. Some people really love them, but the fear of clowns is real. And so at 8 months, she's now afraid of clowns. Terrible. But it was fun. You know, my daughter just had her second year wedding anniversary. They're doing fine. The first year of parenthood is hard, so I was glad to be there. I don't know. You know, it's like there's so many things going on now. You know, people are getting back to work, which is nice. You know, it's still, we have our health, the public health concern going on. That'll eventually shake out, you know, become endemic. I don't know. I mean, it is definitely kind of fun to see fall start here in the States. And we went to the grocery store and I found eggnog. Eggnog is out. That's one of my things. Every season it starts, you know, hey, it's on the ALS diet, right? No, it's lots of calories. But got my first eggnog. Yay! Excuse me. My husband went and got bagels this morning, and he decided that it's sweet things. I like pumpkin spice, but he got pumpkin spice bagels. It's like, it's just a no. Thank you for the thought, but that's just in the United States, they call it, I guess, a basic white girl thing. That pumpkin spice. Now, I was born in November, so when I was a little kid, I had pumpkin spice cake every year for my birthday. So it was a special thing. And there's only certain things I like in pumpkin spice, and it's just kind of nuts right now with pumpkin spice this, pumpkin spice that. No, thank you. But I hope we can make a good pumpkin pie this year. 1,000 ways you can enjoy pumpkin, just not in bagels. So, yeah, my husband's birthday is coming up this month. I already got that taken care of. I don't know. You know, Christmas is coming. So much is happening. It seems like this year is going by so fast. It's kind of neat. I've been working with the Gleason Foundation. I had a speech therapist appointment yesterday with a Zoom. Let me show you. So many meetings on Zoom. I'm in meetings 6 days a week on Zoom. And I've actually started a meditation facilitator practice, so 7 days a week with lots of breaks in between. But this is a Zoom, so it's a recorder that you do, and you can use a little SD card and you can record your voice. There's a platform called My Voice Message, I believe it's the name of it is, and you can upload your recordings to it. Pretty neat. You can find it. I borrowed mine through the Gleason Foundation. That you can find them on Amazon to record your voice, which for my voice, I have not lost my voice. I hope I never do. This is more of an insurance plan, but I use a microphone so you guys can hear me better, because if you notice my earlier videos, just me talking, you can't hear it quite as well. And it's just the projection of my voice isn't quite there. Yeah, and doing my breath work and my pranayamas. I mean, it's holding steady, but you know, my ALS is affecting that. But if you look at me, I don't look terribly ALS struck. You know, I can still walk, just not long distances. You know, I get questions about vacillations and cramps. You know, if I do something, if I push, I'll get spasticity and I'll have more vacillations and I'll have more cramping. The ones in your abdomen are really uncomfortable, but they're not all the time. Sorry, I took Benadryl. This is ragweed season and I'm very allergic to ragweed. So if I'm yawning so much, it's not that I'm horribly tired. It's just that I had eggnog and I had some Benadryl. So got to plan for my husband's 52nd birthday. Not quite sure. Last year he turned 51, so I was able to do an Area 51 thing. So I'm not sure with 52. I'll just procure him an apple pie. I don't know how it is. My oldest daughter and my husband, you know, you think birthday cake, right? There's birthday cake. You know, there's all sorts of things that are birthday cake. No, those two want birthday pies. The oldest wants a coconut cream. The husband wants apple pie. You know, there's apple strudel. There's a German restaurant a couple miles away that does lovely apple strudels, but they're like $50. So I'll probably get him an apple pie, a little less. So we'll see. My father-in-law was ill, and he's now back at home out of the hospital. It's hard now when in our area because of the public health concern about having visitors in the hospital, even doctor's visits. I have a visit with my primary, and I was told I had to come alone. And because of my balance and my gait, and the fact that I don't have a vehicle that transports my electric chair, the transport chair I have is a regular wheelchair that we use on things where I'll be up for a while because I can't maintain walking for long distances. Otherwise I use my walker and or a cane, depends upon the day. But with doctor visits, I like to have my husband there, and I had to get that okayed. I'll be glad when this is all over. So, kind of excited about that. Kind of excited about I'm having blessed by another yogi that does websites, and she's setting up my website for meditation. Yeah, my sister and I have started a business, so it's licensed in the state of Texas, and you know, all the proper things, and it's really exciting. I mean, I never thought that I'd be taking this path. You get this diagnosis, you have ALS, you're going to die. Yes, I'm dying, I know this. It doesn't tell you exactly when you're gonna die, exactly how. You have a general idea, but why stop? I mean, you can sit there and wrap your head and get all stuck in the disease and all stuck in that and sit out of life and forget to live the last part of life you have. When you get further into the disease, you're more dependent and it's harder to let people help you. I'm still struggling with the things I can't do now, having people help me. Being a very independent person has been difficult, asking for help. I don't like doing that. And the fact that I'm atypical and that I'm still going strong is absolutely amazing. And that's not me, that's amazing. So we'll see. I thought when I first got diagnosed, everyone in my family died in 18 months. I thought I'd be dead by now. I wouldn't think I'd be starting a meditation and breathwork business. My sister is going to teach yoga, so, it's like everyone, when you're in the yogi world, it's like, there's students and a lot of teachers. But she's overcome breast cancer and she has a beautiful voice for that. So it'll be an interesting thing. It will be interesting of how things go. It's more a passion project. It's a project. It's just kind of neat to be able to do it and say, I didn't let ALS take me down. I faced it and now I'm doing this. So that's what's going on. It's been a whole bunch of work to get it done. I'm really glad about Fiverr and, the graphic artist, and I'm lucky that I have this lovely lady that's doing my website, and I'm advertised on another website. It's really cool. Life is amazing, just in days that are difficult and days that are stressful, remember to breathe, remember to exhale. Always remember that there's beauty in every day. It's true. There's a lot of ugliness. Like for me, you look up school shooting, blood and guts, but I had that little sweetness, literally with the eggnog and that my coworker, it's so sweet. So that's what's going on with me. I'm just in a bunch of Zooms all the time, starting a business, writing meditations, meditating, praying, enjoying my little 9-year-old. She's such a fascinating little girl, and I'm just so thankful she's doing that. The Girl Scouts, only in Texas, Girl Scouts learn how to ride horses. Though the troop is going to be doing it during my birthday weekend. And it's like, last thing I want to do is go camping on my birthday. To each their own. I love my child. I support my child. But bugs, no AC, exhausting myself on my birthday? No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm saying. But just seeing her grown with her friends and kind of like just that blooming is awesome. I have a cousin that moved back to Texas. So we're gonna get together with her, and her daughter's a couple years older than mine. Just kind of, they actually look alike. So there's a grandmother somewhere that looks like them. So we're gonna go do that and then go do family history stuff, down in South Texas, which will be fun. It's just, the connections in life are really where it's at, and making sure that you connect, even if you're not strong enough, if you have ALS or MND, and you can't go out and be present every day, in ways you can, whether you're having conversations or, emails, or even if it's simply having your hand held, those connections make a big difference and they'll lift you up. Well, that's it. That's kind of what my little update's about. Nothing exciting. Well, actually it is. I'm starting a business. That's kind of cool. Yes, I have ALS. Yes, I know I'm dying, but I'm not dying at this moment, and I'm gonna live until the very last moment I can. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching this video. I hope you're doing well and you take care of yourself, and remember to find the beauty in the day. It's there. And if you can, like and subscribe, okay? Thank you. You guys take care. Bye.